MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now batting, Manuel Margot, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazzara. Makes the play, one away. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Digging in now for San Diego, Corey Spangenberg comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rua has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, first baseman, Eric Osborne.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Odor is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Matt Strom, a native of North Dakota, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping up now, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is down low and he gets the call. Strike three looking. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, this lineup is really needing a lot more out of Elvis Andrus these days. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Up next for the Rangers, number 15. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Bases are empty, one man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So next to the plate for Texas, Adrian Beltre. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Two out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Looped out towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Still no score. Here's Will Myers, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Andrus with the backhand, and they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. Shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 0-2 home. Hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Chase Headley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, fielded by Adore. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Leading off for the Rangers, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
The 2-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's one down now.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And, guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo home run for Nomar Mazara. Number 13 for him on the year. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0. Here's Rognadodor now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Comes in here right at 260. 11 home runs and 34 driven in. The 1-0 is a fastball that gets by him. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting 7, catcher.
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back standing. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. And that's through for a hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Designated hitter, number 4.
In now, Taveras. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Chirinos on second. Rua at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Texas. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Caesar. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit on the ground to short. Andrus with the slide. He gathers the throw. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Next to the plate for the Padres, Alan Cordoba. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 8, A.J. Ellis.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Ellis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rangers on top here, 1-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. Here it comes now to Andrus. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Hosmer is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 15.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 15. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Softly hit here to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And he's not stopping. He's trying for it all. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. Beltre, the runner at second with 1 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Myers on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Stepping in now, Rougned Odor, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Right side, fair ball down the line. Mazara rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they move on top 4-0.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled off. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 3 runs already home here. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 costly errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rangers 4 and the Padres nothing. Striding in once again, Manuel Margot. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Liner towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far for San Diego. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Count even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Here's Will Myers
as he hits one on a line to left field.
Oh, and he misses it. Hosmer is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, He wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Myers on third with 2 out. Popped him up. Chirinos shading to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rangers 4 and the Padres 1. Ready for another chance? Ryan Rua set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And he falls behind him here as that pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Texas left fielder. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
In now, Taveras. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' road to the show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. One gone in the Texas 4th. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Spangenberg backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, number 15.
Ready once again, number 15. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-1. To third. There to take it is Headley. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We played 4 full. Texas is out in front, 4-1. Digging in to try it again, Chase Headley. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Chase Headley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Two balls and a strike to Chase Headley. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Mazara's on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping into the box, Matt Caesar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Shortstop. Alan Cordova.
Alan Cordova hits next. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Mazara, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
In now is A.J. Ellis.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
In his career, Ellis is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And there's ball two now.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Cordova, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rua has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Adrian Beltre.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. And Beltre wisely lays off that one. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Beltre is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He's got it one away.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Number 15 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Padres down in order. They trail it 4-1. Digging in once again, Rougned Odor. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Rougned Odor. Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego, number 27, Jordan Lyons.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Ryan Rua. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Here's a strike. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Odor rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and they lead now by 4.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Into the box now, Taveras, as he lines it out to center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, Dero, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Taveras stands at first with 1 out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here it comes now to Andrus. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
The 1-2. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
The 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Myers has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
So next to the plate for Texas, number 15. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. And good for him. Number 15 has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Adrian Beltre.
Standing in now, Adrian Beltre. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line drive to left. Myers is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Rangers lead this one 8-1. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready once again, Will Myers. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. On the ground to the left side. Beltre's there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready for another chance. Hunter Renfroe. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Late that time for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Number 15 is there, and he has it for the out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's Chase Headley.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Leading out for the Rangers, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Colin Ray enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Colin Ray.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Striding in once again, Nomar Mazara. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. From the belt, the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1 the count.
The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 1 to Chirinos. Gallo at second with 2 down. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So here's the Padres DH, Matt Caesar. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Mazzara has a play. Makes the play, one away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Alan Cordoba. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And that misses for ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready for another shot now. A.J. Ellis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Runner at first here, one man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Mazzara is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Digging in now for San Diego, Manuel Margot. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right.
Mazar is under it.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres leave one. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Into the box now, Ryan Rua trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Ryan Rua.
Austin Hedges is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 18, Austin Hedges.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Taveras.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Caesar is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrews.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrews. Here it comes now to Andrews. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Rua, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Back up the middle. And that will be a base hit for Andrus.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, number 15, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Cordova brings it in. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. A nice look there at the Dallas skyline as we're back with baseball from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Coming to the plate now, Corey Spangenberg starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hosmer sends it out to center field. Center fielder going back. Still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. 19th home run for him on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Alex Claudio answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Alex Claudio. Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Standing in now, Austin Hedges, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. He was great all night long. So striding in, Hunter Renfroe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Claudio is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
He's got it, and the Rangers have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
8-2 tonight's final. The Texas Rangers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Minor earns his 8th victory of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final night score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 8 runs